The 5-year-long tussle has cost jobs, relationships, and above all, plunged the university into a cycle of lawsuits, as at the time in 2017 when the issues emerged. There were growing concerns on how the university failed to provide employment opportunities for residents in towns surrounding the university.
The problem here was many businessmen were coming to do business with the university and taking their monies out of Winneba, especially being contractors. They will come with their own workforce. And the burden on me as an MP, where you meet people and say, look, we are artisans. We went to campus, we want jobs, and they are not giving us jobs.
A former assembly member of Donkoyirim, who is a resident of Ifutu, where the university is situated, Supi Kofi Kwayira, in May 2017, began the suits when he challenged the legality of the governing council and appointment of some principal officers. Other allegations against the university included the misapplication of funds and breach of procurement rules. The then Vice-Chancellor, Professor Mawutor Avoke, and some other principal officers were alleged to have wrongfully awarded contracts for a hostel construction to the tune of 47.8 million Ghana cedis and the purchase of vehicles to the tune of 800,000 Ghana cedis. The Member of Parliament, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, who was approached with the matter, petitioned Iyoko to investigate it. While Iyoko investigations were underway, the Winneba High Court on May 2, 2018, delivered judgment in favor of the plaintiff that the extension of the tenure of office of Professor Avoke and other officers were null and void. Following from this, the university equally instituted a disciplinary action against Professor Avoke and the other officers on the alleged financial malfeasance. Though Professor Avoke refused to respond to the query by the disciplinary committee, he was found guilty and dismissed in 2018. Professor Avoke, not enthused about the decision, filed to the Supreme Court to quash the decision of the Winneba High Court, which he deemed as basis for his dismissal. The Supreme Court on October 13, 2018, sided with him and nullified the ruling of the Winneba High Court. Professor Avoke and the other officers, in a strong-worded letter, asked for the university to prepare for their return. Portions of the letter through their lawyers read as follows: prepare their officers and make available to them the necessary tools and resources necessary for them to resume work not later than November 26, 2018. Pay all the entitlements due our clients, which the University of Education, Winneba, illegally and unreasonably withheld from them from the time of their interdictions through to their illegal dismissals and to date. But the university was unfazed by this. Portions of the university's response read: the High Court judgment which the Supreme Court quashed was never a legal matter brought to the attention of the university nor the council. Take note that the said judgment was not executable, as they were only declaratory and therefore could not have been the basis of the dismissal of your clients. Secondly, the decision to dismiss your clients was the decision of the governing council of the university and not at the instance of any court decision, directive, or consequential orders. Therefore, your interpretation of the Supreme Court judgment delivered on October 31, 2018, that your clients be reinstated is not only wrong in law, but has no factual basis. While all these were ongoing, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor at the time, Professor Reverend Afobroni, was appointed as acting Vice-Chancellor and later selected as substantive Vice-Chancellor. His investiture became a matter of concern as several persons, including current Dean of the University of Ghana Law School, Professor Raymond Atuguba, advised against the planned participation of the president in the investiture ceremony. The president, who seemed unconcerned about the issues, graced the occasion in September 2018. The investiture appeared to have calmed tensions until a disciplinary action in March 2019 against Professor Ephraim Avia Nso former Upper East Regional Minister and Principal of the College of Languages Education at Ejumako, Dr. Frimpong Keche Duku, who was then the local president of the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, and Dr. Emmanuel Osei Sapon, a former alumni president who was representing the alumni on the University Council. The three, together with some students, resisted, which resulted in some disturbances. The university management was, however, convinced about the necessity and legality of their actions.
Professor Avia Insor has openly asked his staff and faculty members to resist this administration. Professor Avia Insor has had meetings with students at which members of staff were present. He has urged and he has incited students to rebel against this administration. He has determined to bring chaos to the university. Thank God he has failed. He even in the past gave an open space presentation on the UEW case, which was pending in court.
The university, upon several reconciliation meetings, rescinded the decision and reinstated the three lecturers. The Economic and Organized Crime Office completed its investigations and cleared Professor Avoke and the other officers of any wrongdoings in 2019. Based on this, the dismissed VC intensified attempts to recapture the role. Aside court cases, he held several press conferences to push for his innocence and reinstatement.
We are determined to sustain such an enabling environment, working together with all relevant stakeholders. In that press conference, I also forgave Reverend Father Professor Avoke and Professor Avoke for the roles they had played in this whole saga, this whole issue, and indicated a willingness to be part of a conversation to reconcile the university. Indeed, since that press conference, I have made a number of overtures. For example, contacting some members of faculty who have strong views against us through phone calls for the need for all to consider the greater interests of the university as foremost. I have gone on to discuss with them how we can all come together to rebuild the broken bridges of trust to ensure peace, harmony within the university.
The university did not kowtow to any of the demands. Professor Avoke continued in his role as Vice-Chancellor until his retirement in September 2021. However, a selection process for his successor has been fraught with challenges, as the process has been juncted and current Pro-Vice-Chancellor Professor Andy Ofebrekron selected as acting Vice-Chancellor.